Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
That's a cute ball. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Diaz. Mbappe. Tchouaméni gets across and deals with it. Now it's Yamal. Schneider. That's where it came from. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now he's off and running. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, they can break here. And it's Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... He'll try from distance! Spread to the right.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Floated through. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's ambitious. Looking for the run. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yamal. Aims beyond the defence. Totti. It's Totti! Oh, nearly, but not quite. And it's Totti. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? Stood up well to him there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Van Dijk. Silvestre. Knocks it into space. Schneider wants to run onto this. Oh, well played. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he can thump it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Mbappe! Cech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Totti, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Silvestre, driven in, punched away. It's a searching pass. Now it's Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space.
Yamal! It's hit the upright, and he's done it!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Victoria have broken. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Yamal. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Victoria have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Cross to the back post. Impressive jump. And again. It's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well read, nice interception.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now this could be a chance. Great chance! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And they can counter here. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No way through. Marseille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Diaz in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Yamal. Victoria are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Diaz. And the counter is on. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vitoria have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Marseille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Diaz. Diaz running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard tries to pass it through. Diaz. And he's being shifted off it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hernandez cuts it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Wan-Bissaka.
Vitoria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
This is a promising build-up. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of it? It's Sneijder! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And he's managed to get free. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Yamal. And he's whipped it across. Getting up there! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Marseille finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Forced to go back. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's got away. Mbappe shapes to shoot! Goal, Marseille! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they...
There's the shot! In he goes again! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Marseille now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good ball out wide. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Back to within one! Interesting! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Just one in it. He's having a hit! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Vitoria have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Wan-Bissaka, he's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a searching pass. Cafu cuts out the pass. Hernandez. And it's Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. He's free, he has shot, surely! Goal, Marseille! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Marseille with the lead. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, well played. Kept ball and dealt with it. Cech did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior just eases him off the ball. Totti aims beyond the defence. Cafu. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Big chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. Well, there's the clearance. Great vision. So, a temporary halt to the action. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
Vitoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice bit of trickery. Vitoria needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Mbappe. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Back when it goes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That looks a cracking ball. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Marseille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played into space. Well, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. Vitoria have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Vinicius Junior. He's picked Vinicius Junior! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 23.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Le numéro
This is
9.
exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Messi. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! Not a bad try by any means.
Kimmich is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Upamecano. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. And he skips past his man. And that was very necessary. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for a run-up. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicked it back, and Messi! Just too much, fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now, that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Vitoria, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. So, having trailed, to lead. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight.
Messi! And that's a tiny finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Four added minutes on the board. Not the most accurate pass. Elise. And that pass just didn't quite work. Drogba, spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Votre sécurité, ce match est placé sous vidéosurveillance.